at the Fast Track Breast Cancer Clinic, patients are seen by usually the consultant, but it might be one of the trainee doctors to start with. A full history is taken, first of all, about the lump. It's usually a lump that the patients come with. Other things like the family history. Then the patient's examined. There's a nurse present during the examination, and that's a gentle feeling of the breast, not just the lump, all the breast and the other breast, and feeling for lymph glands. We all know about swollen lymph glands you get when you have a sore throat. Well, cancers can go to lymph glands, and there are lymph glands under the armpit and on the collarbones, just above the collarbones, and they are examined for. And then the patient is sent for a mammogram or an ultrasound scan. Younger women might not have mammograms because mammograms in young women just don't show things up very well, because young women have very dense breasts, and the cancers that we're interested in are also dense, so you just can't see them. So young women under 35 probably wouldn't have a mammogram. They'd just have an ultrasound scan. If the ultrasound scan confirms what everybody's been feeling, a small needle is put in. I mean small, smaller than the sort of needle that is used for taking a blood test. Even smaller than that, a really fine needle with a syringe is attached, and a tiny sample is taken out of it. That's for what's called cytology. That's looking at the cells, and that can be done very quickly. In some clinics, immediately, within 10 minutes, you've got the answer. Others, smaller clinics, the sample has to be sent to a hospital, to a laboratory. It takes a day before you get the result. Okay, the patient's been examined, goes back to the clinic, has the result of the ultrasound scan discussed, and usually another appointment made for a week later for the result of the cytology. The patient comes back and sits down with, again, a nurse present and the surgeon, and is told the results of the tests. 3 possibilities. Absolutely clear, we've shown nothing to worry about, because there's plenty of breast disease that produces lumps that isn't cancer, and it's cancer that we're interested in, of course. So the patient's told everything's fine, goodbye. Come back if you feel a new lump. Come back if your lump seems to be changing. Just because this one isn't, doesn't mean that you won't get one in the future. But that's it as far as we're concerned. That's one possibility. Second possibility is, we're not sure yet. The results are equivocal. We haven't absolutely ruled out a cancer. We need to do some more tests. And the standard one would be an MRI scan, or maybe just recheck the ultrasound in 3 months later. So the patient comes back for a re-examination and a recheck. Or maybe repeat the fine needle test. Just a number of possibilities. Or, I'm sorry to say, we've shown that there is a cancer there in that breast lump. And then the treatment will be discussed. So it's really a good outlook as long as the patients come soon enough